Oh my God, the women are going crazy over this. Oh my God, DNA testing. Watch this.
There's a new bill in the Ohio House named the Right to Know Act,
Mm.
sponsored by State Representative Josh Williams.
Laura Sandlin joins us from the studio this morning. So, Laura, what should people know about this?
Tim, Kaylee, the act is all about requiring hospitals to offer genetic testing at birth to verify paternity, as well as reduce any errors that could possibly happen in hospitals. According to sponsor Josh Williams, the testing is optional and it would require the consent of both involved parties. Parents can decline, however, both parents would need to acknowledge that they were informed of the availability. Additionally, he says the act is also meant to reduce any risk for baby swaps or identification error. However,
She said both parents need to say yes to the DNA testing. I have a question. If the mother is having, she has the baby and the father is over there, and then the father suggests, and then the doctor is like, hey, do you guys want to do a DNA test? And the father is like, yes, yes, but the mother says no. How many women would say yes right there after giving birth? And the dad asks for a DNA test. Ladies, I think time is up. For some of you guys, your mom told you your dad is your dad, but that's not your dad. And there's no way your dad to find out because he never did a DNA test. DNA test at birth. Women are not going to like this. Now they're making it optional. It's not mandatory, but I can tell you right now, women are not going to like this.
the act is mainly targeted at unmarried couples in the state in order to help reduce any legal or financial burdens related to establishing paternity through court, as well.
Wait, unmarried? What about the married couples? I know they assume if you guys are married, the kid belongs to the dad. But I'm just saying, we have seen stories of how men raise kids and then after 10 years, 20 years, we get to find out all three kids don't belong to him. So I don't know why they're only making it specifically for single people. They should make it for everybody. They shouldn't even make it an option. It should be mandatory. If we're gonna make the child support mandatory and taking care of your kids mandatory, we might as well make DNA testing mandatory at birth.
As well as any possible legal disputes later. The act is a part of Williams' Family First agenda focused on supporting families, and he says the right to know is all about strengthening family units, reducing court cases, as well as creating accessibility for biological parents.
I agree.
We require our hospitals, which we give a ton of state money to make this available to the parents. And parents have the right to say no thank you or engage in the practice and establish paternity to the child. I think it's very important that we get these things established very early on, because the last thing we want is someone raising a child for 5, 6, 7 years believing it's theirs.
Mm-hmm. And that's for the man, because we already know who the mother is. The mother just gave birth to the kid, so we know who the mother is. So when he says the last thing we want to do is to let a person, he said somebody raise a kid that doesn't belong to him. They're talking about the men. So this is a win for men. Trust me, women are not going to like this, because like I told you, as soon as the woman is done giving birth, the doctors are going to come in. You guys want to do a DNA test? I can guarantee you right now, 90% of women are going to say no. So guys, give me 1 second.
The act still needs to be approved by the Ohio Senate, as well as reported by the committee, as well as being passed by the House before it would be sent to the governor. And right now, they're waiting on a fiscal analysis to determine the cost, as well as if state funding will be needed. Reporting live in studio, Laura Sandlin for WTOL 11.